Welcome to whofooadventures.
It's World Water Day 2020.
This video is about how water use and climate change are inextricably linked together.
That's a big word. What does that mean?
Well, let me try to explain that a little bit.
Okay.
And what I'll use to help me explain it is this book, Cowspiracy, by Kip Anderson and Keegan Kuhn. And we met Kip Anderson at the Sedona Veg Fest, where I got this book. And I've taken some statistics and information out of the book that I'd like to share with you.
Sounds good.
The first thing I'd like to share with you is that in order to produce one hamburger, it takes 660 gallons of water.
And who just eats one hamburger, right?
Right, like when you fire up the grill, you never see people just cooking one burger.
Yeah, one burger is
Yeah.
not that much.
Now let's compare water use in the United States, domestic versus animal agriculture.
Well, what's so important about comparing those two?
Well, because the domestic water use, like the household use, is only 5% of water use in the United States. But animal agriculture is 55%
Wow.
of water use.
That's a lot.
A lot higher.
Yeah, that is.
But the thing about that is when you hear about water conservation, you hear suggestions like how to use a high efficiency faucet or shower or toilet or appliances.
Right.
But all those things combined, even, watering your grass less and planting, drought resistant trees. I mean, that's less than 5% of water use in the United States.
Yeah,
It's not very much.
So what are the recommended water conservation practices?
They're to use like a high efficiency faucet, which only saves you 1 gallon of water, or a high efficiency shower, which only saves 3 gallons of water, or a high efficiency toilet, which saves 24 gallons of water. But still, that's only part of that 5% domestic water use. But when you compare that to eating one hamburger, it's 660 gallons
Wow.
of water. I mean, that's equal to not taking a shower for 2 months.
So you mean we can take showers?
Yeah.
Ha! That's a good thing. So how many gallons of water does it take to make 1 pound or like a carton of eggs?
It takes 477 gallons of water.
Wow. What about to make 1 pound or like a block of cheese?
900 gallons of water.
How about to produce 1 gallon of milk?
1,000 gallons of water.
Wow.
The reason for that is because you've got feeding the cows and then raising the cows are drinking water, they're eating grains, and you've got to use water to grow the grains, then to milk the cows. All of that is
And
figured-
cleanup.
and cleanup
All
yeah.
the cleanup of the
So
facility
it
uses
figures
water.
all of that into it, and it's 1,000 gallons
Wow.
of water to produce 1 gallon of milk.
Compared with making 1 pound of high quality plant-based protein like lentils, beans, peas, chickpeas, how many gallons does that use?
Only 40 gallons of water.
Wow, 40 gallons compared to
1,000.
gallons
milk,
for
yeah.
just a gallon of milk.
Yeah.
Wow. Water is not a renewable resource.
No, we often think it is. We just think, well, we can just renew it. It'll go into the ground, it'll come back out.
Yeah.
But it's not.
It's not. Wow.
The Ogallala Aquifer, which is the largest aquifer in the United States, which goes all the way from North Dakota through Nebraska, Kansas, down into Texas. It's the largest in the world. It's being depleted so rapidly because of our high demands for water, mainly because of animal agriculture. Experts predict that the Ogallala Aquifer could be depleted, could be gone by the year 2030.
And that's not that far away. That's 10 years? That's soon,
Rapidly.
isn't it? So what are some of the ways then that we can conserve water? Since we're talking about that, let's kind of list them now.
Well, we can use high efficiency shower or faucet or toilet or appliance or water our grass less.
Right.
But that's really a drop in the bucket compared to not eating animal foods and using animal products.
So we really need to eliminate animal agriculture for our source of food, for our source of clothing, furniture, everywhere, because the amount of water that it takes to provide those products is taking away water from us as humans to grow food that will sustain us long term.
And it results in cutting down the rainforests in order to raise animals to grow for food. So it's kind of like a domino effect.
Right.
Cutting down the rainforest contributes to global warming, and then it causes more animals to be, it's just a spiraling problem.
Which then impacts the climate, changes our environment. It's just not a win-win when we go with animal agriculture. Well, I think that pretty much sums up Water World Day 2020 and why we all need to go plant-based.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more Whoo Foo content. Until next time.
Do you